There you go. You heard it here first, folks. If anyone ever was like, StarTrain Silver, I don't know that I'm into that guy too much. No, I am a healthy dose of paprika. Said by this expert, so, like, you can't refute him, can you? Ah, what a nice new day to wake up in. And again, what are we doing today? Well, first, I actually do want to talk to Skylar again.
Oh, wowie, wowie, zowie! You found love.
Oh, okay, that too, or what?
Exactly one love. I'm so proud of you. Pretty hard to find love these days, so hopefully that didn't take too long. Well, all I can say is keep up the good work. Me, I'm gonna catch up on some Z's. Like a cool girl.
A cool girl.
But first, welcome. What can I do for you in my main menu?
So, what I wanted to know is because remember, like, the previous day when we were talking about, like, how does it all work, and there were a bunch of questions I wanted to ask, but we couldn't go back to them. And I'm curious if we still can.
There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Yes, how does all the dating objects
my
things
favorite.
work?
What do you want to know about my lore?
Yes, it is new, because before we did the, like, how does it actually all work? And then I was looking at, like, oh, how do they talk to each other? Why is there no real work? And so it replaced the one we did with a new one, which is when I love a thing, what physically am I doing? And we'll get to that, but how about how do datables talk to each other? How do they talk to each other?
I'll be honest. We're not speaking English right now.
Oh no, one of these. What, we're speaking Japanese or something?
Not quite. The speeds at which objects and concepts think is both faster and slower than the rate at which humans think and speak. Faster in that the objects have instantaneous consciousness throughout their different forms in the universe, and slower in that the timelines for them can stretch into eons. All that to say, part of my job is making sure that we can all understand each other.
Cool.
Which means I'm processing their speech and rate of thought at a completely different timeline than yours. So necessarily, we're not really talking in English.
Could I ever learn to speak the language?
Maybe. One day I can teach you. What did you think about that?
I think it makes perfect sense.
All right. Ooh, my suspension just gave a little wiggle.
Skylar shows you her dateviators, turning them so that you can see her suspension of disbelief. Skylar's suspension seems buoyed somehow, happier than you'd last seen.
Hey!
You believed in her again, so she feels even stronger. Thank you for that. It really means a lot to me.
That's cool that we can keep, like, dating Skylar while still getting the lore of the stuff. Just like, all you have to do is be like, tell me more lore, and then she's like, here's how everything works, and you're like, makes sense to me, no loopholes there, and she's like, yay! So I like that you can do the lore while still progressing. And speaking of progressing, believe we have we got another Dorian talk. Door.
Dorian stands in your way, but he seems oddly contemplative here.
Ah, one of my closest friends. The closet. A space for imaginings, longings, and being trapped in eternal darkness.
Hey, you want Eternal Darkness? I recorded that. You can see it on my YouTube channel still.
Here you'll find a water heater, some boxes, and, I suppose that's about it. Do you want to know something interesting about closets?
Sure.
So would I.
Oh, that was funny. Not just, like, the stupid pun funny that the rest of the game has. Like, that was legitimately just funny. Ooh, new room. We haven't explored here yet. You're really gonna keep checking every single box, aren't you? Okay, fine. Clearly you're not giving up on this box thing, so let's just stay professional. A cardboard box. Made of a brown corrugated paperboard, it holds things inside it. A box on both your houses. What happened to being professional? Paper engulfed by card. Okay, so that's the same as outside. These books are unfortunately too high to be read. Must be unimportant. A hot water heater heats water until the water it's heating is hot enough to not need to be heated any further than it's already been heated. That is what it does. Okay. What is it? If encountering any issues with your inside caution, all takes can fail with time. Oh, this is just like actual hot water heater like warnings and stuff. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess we could do that. I mean, sure, although that room was kind of small. You know what? I think we examine out here. We start, because, like, we did this room, right? Like, I know we did the piano. Yeah, and we did that, and... Oh, yeah, more light in it. So I think we've done everything here. So let's get the rest of the, Oh, the right curtains can absorb reverb and improve the quality of your music. How's that for sound advice? So yeah, let's examine the stuff in here, and then, like, this whole room will be examined. The light switch is a vital part of the musical process. It makes seeing the piano keys much easier. This vent believes itself the leading vent, the star of the living room stage. What an arrogant vent. You could never settle on what to watch, so you usually just decide on staying undecided. What would a TV be if it just sat on the floor? A TV on the floor, mostly. No, I was trying to get this, or is that not a thing? No, it is, okay. Third-party controller, it may be flimsy, but at least it makes a rattling sound when you shake it. You wish you had more time to play video games, but you need to walk around the house examining all the smoke alarms. Lost Space, A New Order, proving that colons and titles always sell. It's World Eater. You've been playing this game ever since your parents told you you couldn't. Fallout 2 for me. The cable box, without which you'd not have the cable you never watch. Also true. Actually, to be fair, they never told me I couldn't play it. I just snuck a copy of it for my friend and didn't tell them. Light switch powering the house's most used bulb. It somehow looks tired. Oh yeah, that one we already did. It's a lamp. Just a lamp. You turn it on, you turn it off. It does lights. That's it. Imagine a world where you could examine the leftmost armchair in a room. You have imagined this interaction. An armchair that inhabits the right side of the room. Unless you turn around, of course. A blanket. Kind of like a duvet with humility. That's funny. You try to sit on both sides equally, but there's always something special about old Lefty. There really is. There's just something special about one side of the couch. Yeah, a coffee table, not to be used for holding caffeinated beverages as much as television remotes. Speaking of which, will you ever figure out what you want to watch? There's a remote possibility. Womp womp. The secrets of love apparently lie within these pages. If only you could open them. Is that a... Okay, so the coffee stain itself is not a thing. With these guardians of cloth here, the neighbors will never see you think about getting up from the couch. The fence always seems to be on strike, but with all the picketing. Again, womp womp. You've always wondered how they get the ships in there, but never enough to easily look it up using your phone. Alright, I think that's everything in this room, everything in that room. Yeah, I mean, come on, like, we've done toilets and doors, yeah, the bed. I think it's time we get for something, like, a little weirder.
A petite pirate glares at you. There's so much to take in here. But you don't dare to get a good look in when he looks like he's contemplating running you through.
You met a new dateable. Yeah, that's funny. I'm trying to figure out what he is, though. Like, because he's clearly not just pirate ship in a bottle. Like, because he's got, like, the pin and the screw and, like, but is he, like, craft projects?
Oh, look. It's you. Come to make fun, have you?
Make fun of who? That could be an insult, though, because you don't know who he is. Starting off well, I see.
Do you legitimately imagine anything that cascaded out of that prompting, nagging mouth of yours could shock me? Do you honestly believe I could be shocked?
Whoa, Brobdingnagian, you look shocked to me. I mean, I think this just does sum it up. Whoa.
Yes, yes, my newest neophyte. I am woe. I am very woe. Woe of the deepest and most terrible kind.
Uh-huh.
I am woe. Woe unto mine enemies.
Yeah, cool. You got enemies?
I do.
When I talk about it, it's dangerous to keep that anger bottled up. Do they rub you the wrong way?
Rub me? As in, rub the bottle? You must take me for some kind of hellfire genie! Oh, it's a bottle joke then! Your first shot is fired, cannon roaring at the attack! The wind of the hunt cracking, the spray flying, the bowsprit dripping bloody avarice as you come for me!
This early already, sir. Anyways, yeah, I didn't mean to insult you or... Hell yeah, keep talking. This is beautiful.
Beauty in death! Too much! The line is crossed! Your pitiful life is forfeit to my magnificence!
What does that mean exactly?
But it means you'll be destroyed.
You're gonna kill me?
Dear, sweet Davy Phones! If you insist on reducing everything to its simplest expression... Yes, I am going to kill you. Bear witness to your undoing.
Okay, I'm bearing.
Can you not feel it? Do you beg for quarter? For mercy from the most murderous, blood-eyed cudger to plow the fathomless flood?
You're gonna kill me.
Of course I am! I am killing you, right now! I'm tearing you limb from limb and dangling your bits from the rigging to tempt the crows! You take a moment to inspect yourself. Your limbs and bits all appear to be just where you left them.
Yeah, it seems like you're talking a lot about it and not, doing anything.
Oh, I am! I'm filleting your sorry rind. In my mind.
Oh, it's a speculative stabbing.
Damn your hide, speculative! It's as real as the snap of sail in the wind, the squish of flesh and bone as it makes way for my blade.
I wish, though, that was kind of poetic, but I'm not, in fact, that, I wish that you could just play along with him and just be, just join him in this imaginary journey, be like, not my left arm! My blood's everywhere! That was my favorite non-bleeding arm! Like, why can't you just join him in this? Seems like you'd both have a little more fun, but alright. That was kind of poetic.
Poetry.
That's a great sound.
Never could stomach the stuff.
Yar, salty sea captain. Blech. But you speak so beautifully.
Hold fast there. I do not speak beautifully. I am the fearsome Captain Jack Sparrow. I am the plague of the high seas. I deal in death, spectacle, and warning. I spout the macabre. I vomit forth danger and horror.
Bleh.
There is nothing beautiful in my world, least of all my damn self!
Self-esteem issues. What? You look beautiful to me?
Jacques makes a strange noise, almost akin to a growl. He looks positively put out. Damn!
What the hell was that noise?
Oh, nothing. I was hoping you would argue with me and I could try and kill you again. It makes me growl when people are conciliatory.
You don't like it when people are nice to you, or it's the worst when you just want to fight and nobody will take you up on it?
Let there be blood! I load my cannon with heavy iron rounds to tear through anything and everything you might pray to put between us.
Ah, yes, cannon. I can evade that easily. I'll turn my face fully to you. No broadsides today, Buccaneer.
You've picked up one smidge of
See?
strategy from some painted tavern doxy, and you imagine yourself my equal?
I mean, he's still, fighting with you, but he he likes when you play along. You're equal and so much more.
Ha! The gal! The muxie! My pantaloons tempt in anticipation.
Okay, there's that too.
Jack falls silent, his cheeks ruddy. Perhaps he didn't intend to say that part out loud.
Well, I mean, I see you got one sword. I see you got two swords. It seems you got a third sword.
Oh. Jacques looks all around the room as he speaks, one hand awkwardly clutching his sword handle.
You've never seen him look so unsure of himself.
You know, I've just remembered that I have to swab the deck. Yeah, the deck needs a good swabbing before I do any intercourse. I mean, killing and battling and all the other lovely violent things. So, another time, post-swab. You bastard.
Oh, swab, you bastard. Oh, I'll post your swab. Okay, but what is he? I mean, besides a horny pirate, which is very funny. But, like, what is he? Oh, yeah, new stuff. By believing in Skylar's suspension, she's feeling stronger than ever. Yay, Skylar. Okay, new, now that we know how to do it. Dorian. You last met Dorian at the bathroom door. Enough said. But I didn't do that. Office closet. He didn't have much to say. Okay. I don't know why I put that underneath it when that was the new one, but whatever. Captain Jacques Spiro. You've met Captain Jacques Spiro, a diminutive, salty, sea-brined pirate. He berated you most savagely with verbiage most sour and creative, it must be said. He appears to be thirsting for adventure and worthy opponents. He described in great detail an imagined scene of your demise. This quickly turned into a chat full of sexual innuendo, at which point Captain Jacques remembered that he urgently needed to go and swab the deck. Yar, here be dragons. Jacques has the fearsome attitude of a veteran captain, with the biting wit to back it up. Stick around this one if you like locking horns, loud voices, and short kings. Likes being feared. Dislikes smug adventurers who think they know everything. Okay, no, I mean, it is just ship in a bottle, so I guess it's just the crafting components of a ship in a bottle. And, I forgot, that new character, voiced by J.B. Blanc. J.B. Blanc. J.B. Blanc? J.B. Blanc. I'm Captain Jacques. J.B. Blanc. Oh, hey, workspace. Hi.
Valdivinites! It's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest
the
keynote.
beige pavilion.
Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than the self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after-party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
Well, there's that. Now back to your regularly scheduled irreverent comedy. Who do we got? We still have 2 uses. Do we do another thing in here? Maybe we do use the office closet. We didn't actually get anyone here. Well, look, my hands are tied. I'm pretty sure there is a law about it that if you walk into your storage closet and your hot water heater giggles at you coquettishly, you have to flirt with it. I'm fairly certain there's a thing in the Constitution about it.
Normally, you try to avoid dealing with your water heater. You're no plumber, after all. But as you look at the beauty standing where your water heater usually is, you wonder for a moment if that's about to change. Beyond the rigid metal of the heater lie dangerous curves. Brown skin swathed in orange and blue and silver. Her soft, pretty facial features are adorned by colorful makeup that looks like it wouldn't be out of place in a fashion magazine. She doesn't seem to notice you at first, but when she does, she lets out a sharp scream.
Ah!
Hey, you're the one that giggled at me. Also, or We'll just one H.
Bubbling boiler rooms. You scared the living
It takes her a moment to calm herself down. She fans at her face with her hands, exhaling loudly.
Got me flustered is all. I wasn't expecting any visitors. Last folks who lived here only came down when the pilot light was out, which wasn't often. See, I'm made of the good stuff. Southern made and made to last.
You look like you are quality. Or, I hadn't even thought about your pilot light going out. You know what? Let's do your quality. Yeah.
Your eyes don't lie to you. I'll tell you that much. Here I am just talking and you don't even know my name. I'm Winifred. Nice to meet you. How you doing, sweetheart?
Winifred. Do we think she will like being called Winnie? Another adventure, nothing game. Hi, Winnie.
Oh, I don't really like nicknames from people I don't really know. Nothing personal, darling. I hope you understand.
But you just called me darling.
Shush now. That wasn't no nickname. That was a pleasantry. Consider yourself lucky. I'm not sure how much more talking I can do right now. I got work to take care of.
What is it that you do? I mean... What is it that the water heater does? Gee, I don't know. Let's take a moment and think about this, Silton.
Did you just ask your water heater what she does?
Exactly.
It's okay, sweetness. I'm just having some fun. But I do need to get back to work. Washford's about to kick on and Daisuke needs a bit of a push. I need some time with River to make sure she's ready to go.
Sounds like hard work.
I don't mind it. See you around.
Also, I will say, because at first I was like, Winifred, what does that have to do with like a hot water heater? But when I came in here and was looking at stuff, I noticed it's the Win-Wist system. Or the, the Win-Wist system. And so, Winifred, okay. I understand your we have something new again? Oh, hi!
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships.
Okay.
I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
Mm-hmm. Wait, you can see me?
I have remote access. Allows me to analyze the back-end system data. Would you think that I just hand over absolute control of a device this powerful?
Makes sense.
I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want.
Oh, no, I want it.
But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
The new guy that was fired right away. Why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Wait, seriously?
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
I'm not giving these glasses back, just so you know. They're mine now. Yeah, too much in there. Whoa, too much in... Whoa, the game just lagged for a second there. Who do we round out the day with? Maybe some here. We've been hitting a lot of different rooms. We do globe, piano bench. Maybe we try piano bench to see, is it part of piano or is it part of like chairs as a whole?
A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear. The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world. Whatever it is that she's doing, She's clearly very serious about it.
I'll stay quiet. Let her keep doing her thing.
She continues to stand in stark silence, unmoving, for what feels like an eternity. But eventually she finally opens her eyes, taking a grand sweeping bow after.
Also, damn, what eyes those are, madam. Like, I've heard of enthralling eyes before, but hot damn. He just points that look at me, and she's got my music fluster. That didn't even make sense. Got my music allegro? Here, that's a better thing. We'll workshop. We'll come back to it. We'll workshop it.
The end. How was that?
Brava, brava.
That was door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage. Honestly, the man was a genius. I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mio. You two have met, I'm assuming?
Dulcimer?
No. Dulce Mio is completely different pronunciation, spelling, and comportment. Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it. A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date.
Yeah! We'll play along. As someone who is a musician, well, I mean, not professionally, I mean, I haven't done it in a while, but someone who played music for a long time and was part of many groups and singing and stuff too. Yeah, I've got my own opinion on those, like, nothing but silence music. I'd definitely call them art. I would not call them music, but, you know, I don't think that she needs to know that.
It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically. I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal.
The jingle from the Payday Loan commercial. I don't know. I think it's a repressed memory. It's Valdivian's hold music. I can't get it out of my head. I've never touched you. Let's say it's the hold music.
Valdivian? Is he a composer?
Yeah.
I must hear his concertos when you have the time. Well, whatever you are playing, I look forward to its evolution.
Keys. All right. I didn't know what your name was going to be.
So long, Maestro.
But here we are. And again, just... Hello, madam. Yeah, hot damn those eyes. Okay, thank you for bearing with me. All you Twitch people. You people on YouTube, you get no credit, because I'm going to just cut that whole thing out for you, but, yeah, just... I've said it before, I've said it, you know, I'm saying it again. I'll probably say it again in the future, but that is the one downside of this not being a job. It's just a hobby that I like to, like, I play in games because I think they're fun, and I like to show them to you people, but I'm not getting paid for it. I don't, like, I don't make money doing this. So, real world sometimes calls, and sometimes I do have to, you know, take a little pause to interact with the rest of the world that actually does pay me money, so. We are what we are. You know, we'll continue on, though, another day, because it's only, yeah. This is not a second YouTube video make, so let's keep streaming. You have unread workspace messages. Oh. I didn't even see that pop up. Oh, another.
I'll do it to you on tides. Yo, yo, it's your boy, David Most. Coming to you live from the best Virgin Mojito bar
say,
ever.
the Virgin Mojito bar, huh?
Like, this stuff for real is legit so good.
I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. Gee, it's 19. Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that! Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, going back to bed for our weekend. Saturday. Alright. A new day, a new... Well, of course, we're gonna start with Skylar and, Dorian. Skylar. Give us more lore.
Yo, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Yes. Okay, there's a little tidbit I want to share. You might be wondering how all this dating technology works.
I mean, that has been the last 2 conversations I've had with you, yes. Rem.
Yeah, I thought so. If you're ever curious, you can ask about my What can I do for you in my main menu?
That is literally what I was doing.
There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Okay, let's keep going on this.
Oh, my favorites. What do you want to know about my lore?
Ooh, also, what's so special about this house? Probably nothing, right? I don't know, real-world stuff is everything pun-based. But I'm gonna go for how do dateables eat, listen to music, etc. Since, I mean, you know, they clearly at least think they're doing that.
It's true. They really do act like humans. With human emotions, desires, and appetites, too. What's happening is that there's a whole other dimension to these animus wavelengths than we ever can be completely aware of. Objects and concepts have these rich inner lives that we can't see at all in our dimension. Somehow they are able to have jobs, marriages, kids, but we can only see what's right in front of us. Even me, with my vibrational qualities, I can only be a part of the process just for the bit that I see.
So you're telling me you don't know?
I don't really know. Because I can't see all of it.
Maybe it's all a bit lost in translation?
They could have lives parallel to the ones humans have, and we just can't sense it precisely? Maybe? What did you think about that?
I think it makes perfect sense.
Nice, thank you.
Let's get your suspension tuned up.
Oh, my suspension. What's that she's saying?
Skylar removes her dateviators, holding them out so that you can see her suspension of disbelief. Skylar beams at you, her eyes glimmering behind her glasses. Are those happy tears? For a moment, she looks as though she's contemplating hugging you, but she manages to keep her arms at her sides,
Boo.
her hands curled into excited fists.
Yes! You did it! My suspension of disbelief has been upheld! She's in there right now feeling great! It kinda itches? Ooh, but it's okay. I love it.
There's a few moments of silence as something seems to dawn on Skylar. Her smile softens, her eyes warm and inviting.
I love you. Will you accept it?
Yeah. I always thought of you more as the tutorial friend.
And just like that, Skylar is back to her chipper self. But the warmth in her gaze remains.
But I still actually am going to keep talking to you because I'm very curious about how the lore of this all works.
Yay! Love, love, love!
Achievement, do no harm, protect the suspension of disbelief.
I love you.
Alright, and we got another 5 charm. 5 charm and an achievement. Alright, Dorian, what's up next for you? Go this way. Over here to the back door.
Dorian stands directly in your way, unmovable and unimpressed, and facing away from you entirely.
What are you looking at?
I like that processing on the audio. The back of your head.
That's right. It's facing away from you because I need to stay alert on the goings-on outside.
What's in the backyard that's so important?
What's in the backyard simply does not concern you right now. What you need to focus on is inside the house. If you want to speak about why, talk to front Dorian.
Are you his evil twin?
I'm the same as him. I'm just facing the other way. There isn't an evil board in my body. I've been straight with you. Now be straight with me and go away.
Fair enough. But it's still funny, so. Alright, now what? So much left to do, and we haven't examined. You know what? We'll examine the room another time. We already did one room this episode, this stream. But that doesn't mean I can't come in here and say hello to, but we'll see just what this says, because look at this phonograph. Boink.
The beautiful flapper you see before you stands in stark contrast to the strange music that plays when you turn on your record player. Where she seems sweet with an old-world sort of beauty, the music she plays is all kinds of wrong. It skips and goes from too fast to too slow.
I mean, maybe in-game it does, but this song certainly doesn't.
She dances to it all the same, swinging her arms and legs in time to the herky-jerky rhythm of some ancient record.
Well, don't just stand there like a wet blanket. You get a wiggle on. Let's see you dance.
I'm not much of a dancer. I don't think music is supposed to sound like that. May I have this? Yeah, let's dance.
Pipe down and just dance already.
You give it your best shot, which seems to please her.
Now you're on the trolley.
Mean I got 1920s flapper slang is crazy, by the way. There's a lot that I've looked it up before for another thing, and there's a lot of goofy slang from there, but I guess my character doesn't know that. You mean I got it?
Exactly what I said. You're getting it.
Mercifully, she turns the music off.
Well, don't turn off your theme song, though.
Well, well, well. It's about time you came to see me. My name's Rainy. How you doing? I've been waiting for you to come over and see me sometime. You've been all over this house, but you never come my way.
I'm here now. I didn't even know you still worked, honestly. I was gonna come around soon, or I'm not really into violence. She's not gonna like any of it, so let's just say we didn't know she still worked.
Of course I still work. I might be an antique, but there's still plenty of life in this old record player. Well, anyway, it is so great to see a new face around here. Even if your face ain't exactly new to me. Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I can't imagine why. I used to be the belle of the ball. Everyone was so happy to see me at a party. Now it's always just me and my records.
Probably because you're playing them at the wrong speed. They're bored of you. I can't imagine why. Be nice.
Me neither. Well, whatever. I'm gonna keep the party going here. Feel free to stick around, if you can keep up. Otherwise, you can beat it. This beat's for expert hoofers only.
Rainy's frenetic, high-pitched record is too much for most anyone to keep up with. You decide to check in with her another time.
At least she's having fun. Yes, I see we've got another Discord thing, but let's do another. You know, we got two musical ladies. We know that the shower fancies himself a singer, so let's go for another musical guy.
It's jarring to hear someone else's voice singing in your shower. After all, you haven't brought anybody home since you've been here. But this isn't some forgotten paramour from the night before. There's a singer in your bathroom, and he's using your showerhead as a microphone. While his singing may be less than professional, he certainly looks the part. His handsome face is framed by glistening ringlet curls, and his clothing has a sterile, hygienic vibe, a stark contrast to the smoldering, sensitive artist you see before you.
Yeah, I would not call Elvis sterile and hygienic, but
Wet hot love. Wet hot love.
But you know what? You keep singing in the shower, man. Anyone should sing it. I mean, to be fair, I think anyone should, just, if you don't have to be in the shower, sing out loud, even if, again, the sing as if no one's listening, but it's more of sing, and it doesn't matter if people are like, I don't like that. You can say, well, fuck you, I'm singing anyway.
Oh, hey! Oh, jeepers. Didn't hear you come in. I weren't expecting company, especially such a ravishing company. Come right on in, darling. Be sure to wear a shower cap or you're gonna get yourself a mighty wet.
Hey. Oh, 'cause you're a shower, I get it. I don't think I know you well enough for that just yet. Glad I got the non-slip shower mat.
And a mighty fine sense of humor about you, too. It's maybe the best quality a person can possess. Right up there with calf roping.
Sure, if you say so.
Well, I'm just as happy as a pig in mud that you decided to stop on in. It's mighty nice to see a new face around these parts. Variety is the spice of life, as they say, and I can tell you're a healthy dose of paprika.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks. If anyone ever was like, StarTrain Silver, I don't know that I'm into that guy too much. No, I am a healthy dose of paprika. Said by this expert, so, like, you can't refute him, can you?
Well, maybe. You're more of a cayenne.
Hey. Oh, I'm definitely cayenne. Maybe I'm cinnamon.
Sweet. Ooh, that's sweet. Like nectar straight from the honeysuckle.
Yeah, I was going for, like, a little sweet, a little spicy. You know, you gotta, it's not all one or the other.
Unless you ingest a whole spoonful, of course. But you can't fool Johnny Splash. Not 3 times, anyway. Not again. No, sir. Well, I reckon we'll have to get to know each other better to really find out.
Aw, you're so sweet. Thanks, bud. I appreciate the sentiment. Oh, sweet, I guess.
Well, you're mighty welcome. Name's Johnny Splash.
I like that it's like an Elvis impersonator look, but then the name is clearly, the Johnny Cash joke.
And I just want to make absolutely sure whoever saunters over my way is treated with the most respect and hospitality a gentle shower like myself can offer.
I can tell. I really appreciate it. You're doing great.
I'm just trying to do my old great-granddaddy proud. It was a septic tank, 1,000-gallon, double compartment, polyethylene, through and through. No fooling.
I know you'd never joke about something like that.
Ain't that the truth? It's just real darn important that folks keep coming by. You'd be told. It can get kind of monotonous around these parts. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me more.
Yes, sir. The bathroom can be a frighteningly monotonous kind of place. Just duller than dishwater. Or toilet water, as the case may be.
Ugh.
I mean, just think on it for a second here.
Also, have you met the toilet? There's nothing dull about him. I mean, he's a character. You could say that for him, at least.
Would you go to a bathroom to have yourself a good old time? To experience something new and exciting? To meet someone famous or important?
To meet someone famous or important, no, but... Say, I've known a... Never mind. Okay, actually, I've known a few people with substance abuse problems in their time, and they would like to go to the bathroom for something fun, yes. Okay. Depends on the bathroom.
See, that's exactly my point. That's just not what your average bathroom is for. Your common bathroom is a utilitarian kind of joint. Sure, it's useful and consistent, but it ain't a particularly lively spot. Ain't no nightclubs in no bathrooms. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you're talking about the parody one in the Bloodhound Gang's Unsa 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 music video. I mean, that one, you know, that's a fancy nightclub bathroom. No nightclubs and bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, but I flunked out of the 2nd grade. Again, it depends on the bathroom.
Well, ain't that the truth, huh? Do you know what I usually spend all my time doing around here?
Flirting with attractive strangers, binging TV series, using the toilet. Flirting with attractive strangers? Eh?
Heck, I wish. Truth is, darling, I spend 99% of my days sitting around doing absolutely nothing at all.
Sad.
You know how long it takes the average person to shower?
No. 1 week, 1 fortnight, 12 minutes. I mean, I'm hoping that it doesn't take you 2 weeks to shower.
Oh, that's positively accurate.
Okay, I'm glad that we got some freebie points with them just because they gave us 2 outlandishly long other answers.
It takes the average person 12 minutes.
Whoa, I am wasting a ton of water. Usually in and out in 30 seconds, or more of a bath, but yeah. Yeah, showers aren't great for conserving water. I mean, unless you take a really fast shower, then it is, because, like, then you don't have to fill up a whole bathtub and drain. But, like, if you're the type of person, like, to stand in the shower and let the... Yeah. I'm confronted with my own, like, morality of decisions of living the life I lead. This game took a dark turn.
That's your shower. I ain't here to pass judgment, baby.
No, I'm passing judgment on myself. You don't need to.
That's between you and the Department of Water and Power. And God. Here's my point about showering. For the average person, it's 12 minutes. I looked it up and everything. 12 minutes of a water spraying, shampoo foaming, washcloth scrubbing routine. And don't get me wrong, those 12 minutes ain't bad at all. But do you know how long a day is?
I'm almost certain it's 24 hours, but I'm not smart enough. Mine all feel endless.
Oh, I feel you there, muchacho. Or muchacha. But I don't want to assume. Well, the answer is 1,440 minutes, which means my job is quite literally just 1% of my day.
1% of my day is grooming my armpit hair.
Listen, pal, when it's your turn to complain, I look forward to hearing all about your personal issues. But right now, I'm the one monologuing, baby. Here's my beef.
Okay, I mean, not the right choice to win him over, but when you see that as a dialogue option, you have to pick it.
See, I'm a shower. If I ain't being used, it ain't like I can just get up and go boogieing down at the dance hall or something. I can't just hop on over to the malt shop for a milkshake and some light canoodling.
Oh?
No, I'm just here, perpetually stuck in this humdrum, go-nowhere existence. Do you know how that makes me feel?
Terrible?
You're gosh darn right. Sorry for swearing, Mama. It makes me feel unfulfilled, listless, bored stiff, like a scarecrow in a cornfield. Like I'm gonna be stuck here forever. And all my dreams ain't never gonna come true.
What dreams you got?
Gosh darn it. Did I go and say that out loud?
You did. Tell me your dreams, Johnny.
Listen, I don't prefer to talk about that. There just ain't much reason to have your head up in the clouds when your pipes are firmly bolted to the drywall. Some people get to have dreams, but Johnny Splash gets to waste away listening to leaky faucet strip. And that's all there is to it.
Believe me. There's a whole world of possibilities out there now that I've got these magic glasses. Please, Johnny, tell me your dream.
Oh, what the heck? You done twisted my temperature knob.
Twisted your knob? Ayo.
Now, I reckon I usually don't do this, but you got a trustworthy face.
I do. Or do I?
Plus, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little bit sweet on you. So, I'll tell you my super secret dreams on one condition.
One conditioner at sass. Oh, 0 out of 60. On one conditioner. See, you have to have 60 level sass to be able to say that. Maybe my character doesn't, but I'm sassy. Seems fair.
Come back and visit me again tomorrow. Show me this ain't some meaningless fling for you. Come back around, and I'll share with you the secret I ain't never shared with anyone else before.
Hey, I will, Johnny. I promise.
Hope I'll see you then. Now you better mosey on out of here quick. Plumbers are coming soon to fix my water pressure issues.
Well, we got one more left for the day. Well, okay, here, let's take a look. What we got here at this cord? Tinfoil hat.
Based on how plastered David was in his last most mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though. And when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna let him win because the glasses are in the hands of the very comedic, deranged, and horny people, and he's not taking them back from me. Anyway, how do you know all this?
I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Dateviators.
Okay. Yeah, I basically guessed that.
Sure. Whatever. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
We kinda told Sam already. Yeah, about that. Yeah. Alright, well, last for the day. Let's go. Let's pick something random. Bowl of fruit, trash can, the sink, this cupboard, this... What are you? Tiny Tyrant proves to be locked tighter than even the front door. You'll need some way to open this with the help of a lockpicker's friend. A bobby pin, perhaps. Oh, it's like a locked cupboard. And we got... Oh, you can get to all the food inside, the knives. Oh, man, there's so much. Yeah. Non-brand name Kit Kat clock. Where have you been all my life? On this wall, apparently.
You see a slim, dainty gentleman in a well-tailored suit. He's absorbed in the ticking of a fancy pocket watch, but it's the feline ears on his head that most catch your attention.
Clockwork Cat Boy. You know, if I had a bit more money to just waste on fun, I know what I would do to dress up for a con. Clockwork Cat Boy. Okay, I'm here for this.
A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Tick, tick, tick.
Lyme disease is no joke. It isn't, but talk, talk, talk?
Don't.
Oh, sorry.
Do not taint the perfection of the clock with your disgusting imitation.
Okay, well, your design is really cool. Your attitude could use a little bit of a tune-up.
Why have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule.
I live here, dude. Is be a total dick to a stranger on there? I just wanted to appreciate the beauty of time, or whatever, with you. We'll go with I live here.
I am not disputing that. But you are not on the schedule. Do you understand? Perhaps you do not know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I am. But punctuality is of the utmost importance. So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment.
Hey, but how do I do that? Is emphasizing every third word part of the routine too? Are you some kind of VIP? Or, yeah, I'm not doing that. We'll go with the VIP. No need to, like how he talks is not a, you know, we don't need to criticize anything about that.
If VIP stands for very intelligent and punctual, then yes, I am. If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment.
But how? You're gonna at least tell me your name before I do that? I don't even know who you are, and who am I getting an appointment with?
Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself.
Exactly.
Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse. Timothy
Timothy Timepiece, at your service. Timeliness.
Design. I mean, again, Timothy's a dick, but that design, that is top notch. Well, I guess that explains the obsession with time.
It most certainly does not. We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time. The safety of it, really. As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place.
That is not true at all.
You will abide by the schedule, won't you?
Yeah, sure. Say schedule one more time. Yes, I will respect your schedule.
Excellent. I thank you. I will see you at noon sharp, and we can speak then.
Oh.
Do not be early, do not be late, and do not try to see me at another time.
Hold on, okay. Gotta... So that I remember for next time. I'm gonna write that down, because I think he's serious about that. Timothy Timepiece. At noon. Because, you know, by the time I do this next week, I'll be like, yeah, who we doing today? I don't know. Let's take a look at someone. And then I'll look at this guy, and he'll just be like, fuck you. And I'll be like, oh, right. The whole schedule. Right. So, yeah. Thank goodness for sticky notes. See? Penelope doing hard work.
If you do, catastrophe on timeliness.
I mean, granted, we do need to get him a little less... I was just about to make a joke, and I understand the joke now, because he is... The reason he is such a dick and all about punctuality is because he is wound up. They beat me to it again. Here I was about to make a joke, and they were already 2 steps ahead. But yes, we do need to turn him down a notch, but I don't think, like, meeting him when he wants to be met, for the second time. That's not the time to do it.
See you then, and not a moment before.
Bye. Alright, well. That's about an hour. Yeah, that day we got 2, right? I don't even remember what I've streamed today versus last. It all blurs together in one very bizarre haze, but I'm still having a good time. And I mean, if you're watching this, if you watch this far for the Twitch people, clearly you are. If you're watching this far in the YouTube video, clearly you are, unless you just skip to the end. So join me next time, and we got our note on Timothy. And what other kooky characters are we gonna meet? I don't know, because I think I have the game figured out, and it just throws more curveballs at me at every turn, and I love it. Here I am about to be like, okay, time to sign off, and luckily I remembered right before we did. Hey! We gotta look at our people that we just met, right? We can't end the day without the, without going through all our new characters. Anyways, so Skylar, you did it. You upheld the suspension of disbelief. Skylar loves you, okay. Dorian, you last met Dorian at the back door. He was facing away from you and unwilling to turn around. He won't let you out either. If you want to talk about why you're supposed to focus on what's going on inside the house, talk to front Dorian. Okay, well, I'll write that down too. Talk to front Dorian. Timothy Timepiece, voiced by Bryce Pappenbrook. You met Timothy Timepiece, a slim, dainty gentleman with cat ears and a tail. He's obsessed with clocks and punctuality. Go figure. He'd like you to return at noon sharp or else. Timothy's a cat-themed timepiece. He winds himself rather tightly, but his propriety is never in question. What cats have to do with clocks is beyond the scope of this data dex, but possibly by following his directions, you'll be able to find out. I mean, because he's based on a Kit Kat clock, but... And his Keys. You met Keys' beauty in black and gold, who was in the midst of a composition when you met her. Come see her again to learn more about her. Comes from a storied line of grand pianos, name a big venue someone in her family has graced the stage. Much like her actual Keys, her outlook on life is black and white. You're either a renowned performer at the top of your game, or you're a failure and you should launch yourself directly into the garbage. You'll need patience and understanding to let Keys be the personality she needs to be. Voiced by Joy Ofodu. Likes classical music, dislikes dissonance. Oh, what does Timothy like? I mean, timeliness, precision, schedules, dislikes everything else, and cats. So much so that they needed a separate entry. Johnny Splash. Voiced by Robbie Damon. You met Johnny Splash a hunk of burning love wrapped in a shower curtain. He asks you to come back to hear a secret he's never shared with anyone before, Mama. There's nobody like Johnny Splash, and Johnny Splash ain't like nobody else. If it seems like his personality, speech patterns, dress, and overall vibe are reminiscent of someone living or dead, you'd simply be barking up the wrong pipe. Likes fame, fortune, everything that goes with it. Dislikes snark. Winifred. You met Winifred, your southern maid, made to last water heater. She was busy working, but would love to see you again. Winifred is a good soul. Not many things have been in this house as long as she has, and steadily working all the while. It might be due to her that things have been steaming up a bit more lately. Keep her wishes close to your heart, and you'll do just fine. She likes teasing, flirting, sensual behavior. Dislikes her location. Voiced by Deborah Wilson. Rainy. You met Rainy, whose beauty stands in stark contrast to the bizarre and jerky music playing around her. She seems upset nobody wants to be around her anymore, but her frenetic, high-pitched music is too much for you. Poor Rainy. She seems to be going through a tough time, but what is there to do? At least in the meantime, you can enjoy her tunes together, however herky-jerky they might sound. Voiced by Janelle Randall. Likes dancing, gabbing, and swinging. Dislikes teetotalers. Teetotalers. There we go. People who don't drink alcohol. There we go. I mean, or in the sense of aren't going to cut loose. I guess I don't know if she literally does not like people that don't drink alcohol, or if it's just like people that would refuse to dance or like have fun and like go. And did we ever look at Captain J? Yeah, JB Blinker. Okay. Now we're done for the day. So join me next time and yeah. I say join me next time for more laughs, drama. I don't know, like lore dumps. The I don't know. If you want more of this, join me then for whatever the hell it's gonna be.
Do you want to know something interesting about closets?
Sure.
So would I.
Oh, that was funny.